All right. Good evening, Dr. Chef. Dr. Chef's Crypto coming at you. You have one guess what we're going to talk about tonight. And if you said Ethereum, you would be incorrect. Although that might be something mentioned, we are going to talk about Cardano. And there's a few good reasons to do that. Primarily mass panic. How many times do I need to tell you guys this is crypto? Crypto's like, imagine the longest, coolest roller coaster in the history of the world was developed. And you got, because you love roller coasters, a ticket to the grand opening. But one of the big things about the release, much like an Avengers movie or something else, was that no one knew the design. All they knew was it was the longest, craziest roller coaster ever, and that everybody who loved roller coasters would love it. And since you were on the list of roller coaster lovers, you got your ticket. That is the story of crypto. The longest, craziest roller coaster that there ever is, ever has been. I mean, stock guys would argue that it's the entire concept of the stock market, although a lot of stock market things have been stabilized over the years, and it's a lot older. It's 100 years or more older, so, they've had more time to stabilize, but this way the stock market is looked at today is probably going to be pretty similar to the way crypto's looked at in a few years. But anyway, my point being, I've been telling everybody since day one, it's a roller coaster. You have no idea what's going to happen. If anything crazy does happen, here's what you need to do. Take a deep breath. Okay, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You have to remember that we're on cycles. No matter which kind of crypto person you are. And I've had a couple videos now on the two main kinds. One of the last videos was about that. Go look at it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But there are two kinds. And one is long-term investor, which we call affectionately hodlers. They get something major, like an Ethereum, or a Bitcoin, or a Cardano, or whatever it is, and they sit on it for years to come. Number two, traders, checking charts, checking companies, making trades, trying to make money. Their goal is making money, having action, moving around. They're dealing with a lot of alts. They're dealing with a lot of charts, trying to sort it out. Two types. Now, there are subcategories of each one. You could be a mixture of both. You could have tendencies toward one or the other. That's up to you. But here's the thing you need to understand. Both of those people are okay right now. You have to understand, no one who has ever put money into crypto and held it for a long time has lost money. Now you're like, oh, well, this guy lost blah, blah, blah. Okay, there are ways to lose money, sure. You can have things in a unsafe area. They can get robbed. You can have things on a site that get shut down. You can trade in more dicey alternatives that don't have solid long-term support. They disappear. You lose money. But if you've put money in Bitcoin, for instance, no one's ever had money in Bitcoin longer than a few years and lost money. Ever. Ever in history. It's not the way it works. The only way for you to have lost the money right now in Bitcoin is if you bought it at 60-something and held it to 30-something and sold it. You would have to actively be struggling to lose money. You would have to actively be going against all the principles of investment. This is like buying a brand new, beautiful, shiny house that's at its top total peak, and then waiting for the neighborhood to degrade, and waiting for the house to break down, and waiting for all the problems to happen, and the paint to peel, and it needs electrical, it needs a roof, and then selling it, and then complaining. It makes no sense. Do you understand? If you buy the house when it needs work, right? You buy the house when it needs work, you fix it up, you wait for the real estate market to go up because it's down, you make money. That's how it works. That's how investments work. You buy a car that's going to appreciate. You buy a Mustang, you fix up a 67 Mustang, it becomes Eleanor from, the movies, and your $10,000 car is worth $50,000 or $100,000. Your $100,000 house is worth $500,000. Your $10,000 Bitcoin is worth $60,000. This is how long-term investing works. No one that's ever done this correctly within the world of crypto has ever lost money. That's it. It's like the other guy from TikTok, like that guy, where he points at stuff. It's like, I love that guy. I love that guy. Okay. Second of all, if you're into trading, these ups and downs are beautiful. They're opportunities. You're coming in, you're going out, you're zigging, you're zagging, you're buying stuff, you're holding it, you're getting a 10x, you're selling it, you're buying other stuff. This is beautiful. The ups and downs and craziness make money for you if you know how to trade. So, Cardano is taking some giant dump right now. Everybody's panicking. Let's talk about that and why you need to relax. Now, obviously, anything can go wrong. Things get rug pulls, things get jacked up by commentary by famous people. All kinds of stuff happens. In the alt world, not necessarily in the top couple coins, but in the alt world, things happen. Okay, let's just take a look, okay? I'll switch to this, and we'll go out here to this. Look, so this is the chart. This is today. This is right now. Cardano's all in red. Cardano's down multiple percentage points. Cardano's currently selling for 1.33. Now, what does that mean? First of all, let's take a look at this. This is the market cap of 43 billion. Market cap of 43 billion means that Cardano is sitting at less than 1/10 of Ethereum. And if you're a long-term Cardano investor, then you know that that is a good area to be in right now, because you're going to 10x before this is over. Why do I think that there's not a major destruction going to happen? Look at how much Cardano is out there. 33 billion Cardano in circulation, as opposed to 118 million Ethereum or 18 billion Bitcoin. Now, I didn't say it was worth as much as that. It's not, but that's the whole point. The whole point is, if you got information on the number of Cardano holders, you would discover that there was a lot of people holding Cardano. What does that mean? That means these people are not going to just give up their money. Okay, they're not just going to go away and go, oh, well, I guess we're all just going to sell because it's all dumb. That's not what's happening. I need to go back because this thing froze on me. Hold on. I've got to fix that. There's an editing issue with that. Let's take a look at the chart. Here's what I'm talking about when it comes to today. Take a look at this. Let's go down to the chart. And don't panic, guys, but look. That's the bottom dropping out. This is a long decline in the bottom. This is a one-day chart, and this is why I'm making this video. We started this day off in the 160s, and we dropped all the way down here. Now I want you to notice in the last few minutes there's already a rally. But let's back it up and look at this. Boom. I mean, doesn't that just scare the bejesus out of anybody? Look at that. Shlablow. Right, I get it. Okay, look at the 1 month. You're like, oh man, come on. I get it. But let's look at the 1 year chart. Look at that. The bottom of today, 127. Look at this. Dollar. When's that? That's July 21. That's just a couple months ago. Go back here to this low. Wait, where's this? Oh, that's Christmas. It's Christmas 2020 at 15 cents. Look at that. Christmas 2020, 15 cents. I don't know what to say, guys. What am I supposed to tell you, right? If I tell you, let's see what I got here. This is crazy. I'm trying to find my... I know what it is. I added another scene. Sorry. Just trying to figure out. It freezes, and if you don't set it to go between the scenes properly, it freezes on you. So if I go back to my original cool scene, it's frozen. See? I mean, I look contemplative. It's interesting. I could keep that, but anyway, listen. Last Christmas, Cardano was 15 cents. Today, there's a massive sell-off. Everybody's panicking. Cardano's $130. It's like that guy. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Listen. If you're a trader, then you are trying to figure this out. Why? And I can answer the question. Here's why. Here's what's going on with Cardano. Drum roll, please. Here's the answer. Nothing interesting is going on right now. Okay? But the world is full of interesting things. You've seen all-time highs in Bitcoin and Ethereum. You've seen the explosion of the metaverse. You've seen Facebook change its name to Meta. You've seen crazy NFT things where 12-year-olds are making millions of dollars. Everybody that's speculative and is really, new or funky or looking for something fun is running into the gaming and metaverse NFT spaces. Proud of them, love it, got a video on it, go check it out, okay? But that's taking all the interest out of other sort of mainline stable type of altcoins. So a lot of people are having fun with new things, which is wonderful. A lot of other people are stabilizing in older things like Bitcoins and Ethereums, which is wonderful. But this leaves Cardano trapped in the middle, where there's not a lot going on. They don't have any major things. I am tracking fun stuff like Africa. As you know, I hold Cardano, okay? And I hold a pretty good chunk of Cardano. It's not my number one holding, it's number 3, but it's large. My position is large, and my position is staked. I'm making, between 5 and 6%. I'm making basically 5 times what I would be making off of a savings account in a bank by staking Cardano. I'm doing it in a very secure way, in a very secure backed up site, and I'm doing it long term. When I see less than dollar Cardano, I automatically buy. I have automatic purchase orders anytime Cardano would drop below $1. That doesn't happen very often. I'm hoping that it drops below $1 soon so that I can buy more. This is the opposite train of thought of paper hand speedsters. People that are jumping in, zigging and zagging. What those guys did is they had some money in Cardano from a video they saw 6 months ago, but they really want to get an NFT. They really want to play with some flipping on NFTs or some metaverse, maybe buy a little land in Decentraland. They want to have some fun. So they've been cashing out Cardano. Okay? That's why the decline. The people that aren't really in it for the long term or don't really understand what Cardano is about, they're cashing it out. I'm not mad at them. Go do your thing. Have some fun. Get an NFT, do whatever you're going to do. I think that NFT stuff is going to slow down. I don't think it's going away. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be a new holder of wealth, a new art form. But the fact that you can watch 45 Instagram videos right now telling kindergartners how to make NFTs by the tens of thousands. One of them is how to make 10,000 NFTs overnight, right, for kindergartners. Okay, the fact that that stuff exists means this is going to be meaningless very quickly. The vast majority of NFTs are going to be meaningless and worthless very fast. So, do I think that some of the original ones or some of the big ones are going to be? No. I think that's going to be amazing. I think there's always going to be an NFT space. There's always going to be digital art. I think some wonderful things like musicians releasing art forms like that. Then there's going to be crazy, wonderful stuff in that space. I'm in it. Okay, I suggest you be in it in some capacity. But it's had a big boom right now. And that big boom is taking attention off of things like Cardano or Solana or Uniswap, whatever. All the things we've been talking about for a while, the attention's been redirected. That's part one. So part two is sort of a general overall drawback because it's coming toward the end of the year. Part one is the focus on newer things like NFTs and metaverse and gaming. All of this creates sort of a decline in Cardano. And I think what happened when we look at the current charts is that people that are not really into it, okay, that aren't really in it to win it, they decided after this type of performance the last week and no exciting news, you see all this performance, and no exciting news, they would just sell it. Boom. And that's what happened today. A big sell-off in Cardano. And you can even look at it. You can see the trading volume is 2.9. So 3 billion Cardano traded today. That is 3 billion Cardano, okay, being traded today out of a market cap of, say 40 billion. So, you're talking about 1/10. Talking about 1/10 being played with. Now, of course, a lot of that's coming in. Some of that's going out. But this is what the drop is. The drop is going out. The drop is somebody looking at this $1.50 and going, okay, I'm done playing games. It's been sitting up here in the 170s. It's been up above 2 a few times. The all-time high is even higher. It's sitting here now when other things are so high, I just give up. And these are the rats leaving the ship. They're like, I think the ship is sinking. I don't want to play games with Cardano anymore. I'm tired of this whole thing back here, so I'm out. What they forgot to do was zoom out, because when you're at a 1 month, it looks horrifying. But you're in a 1 year, you're like, okay. So a year ago, Cardano was 15 cents. So we're at a 10x. So where are we going to be a year from now? Probably a 10x from here, right? So calm down. Take a deep breath. Hodl. That's it. I'm Dr. Chef. This is Dr. Chef's Crypto. It is not official financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. I am not your official financial advisor. I'm a crypto lover, and I am a crypto scholar, studying all the time. I am also a long-term Cardano hodler, ADA holder, and I will be staking them until $10. I think, People ask me, well, what do you do? Are you holding it forever? I'll probably sell half my ADA at $10. Everybody's like, is it going down right now? Whatever, dude, just whatever. Okay. People told people that when, Ethereum was $100. And it's, been 4,000 for months and months and months. So don't stress. If you're a long-term investor, hold your investment. Wait for the next up wave. If you are a trader, take this advantage as it drops. Hold on to what you've got and buy other stuff as you buy the dips. Buy the dips, sell on highs, sell on the way up here and there, get yourself some money, have some fun. Get yourself a big chunk of something. When it goes to a high, sell a little bit of it, play some with some NFTs, do whatever you want to do. Have fun. But this panic that happened today is the reason for this. I just had to tell everybody, do I think Cardano's going away? I don't think Charles Hoskinson is dumb. I don't think the Cardano people are dumb. I don't think the millions and millions of major Cardano holders and stake people are dumb. I think that everything is going to be just fine. And we're going to settle down after big bursts in other areas. Everybody's going to turn back. Cardano's going to do some major release of something powerful. We've had some cool things already come out. Some advances and some of the functionalities are already happening. Some of them happened today. There'll be some big announcements, some big news, something super fun will happen, and we'll be back on the rise again. Just relax. So that is my Cardano report, and this is Dr. Chef's Crypto. If you have any questions about anything, shoot me an email, drchefscrypto@gmail. Leave something in the comments below. Otherwise, enjoy my little freeze frame as I am out. Have a great night and a great weekend. Thanks.